Camila Cabello reveals her struggle with anxiety.
Kylie slammed for sending out empty highlighters.
And did Beyonce just reveal she's having boys?
All that and more on today's Rundown. Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Hollywood Rundown. I'm so excited to talk about Gigi and Zayn's little interview with each other. It was so cute. But first,
let's talk about Beyonce having boys. The Beehive has a very serious theory out there about how Beyonce may have just revealed that she's having twin boys. So she released new baby bump photos on her site yesterday, and a lot of fans noticed something very interesting about the accessories. Her oval earrings, if you zoom in, are the same ones that she wore in her 2008 music video for If I Were a Boy, leading many people to believe that she's trying to tell us something. So, if we know Beyonce, she's all about subtlety. She does like to tease things, but in a way that maybe we don't know anything about. So what do you say to this?
Okay, this one's a little ridiculous. What if they're just like good luck earrings? What if it's something she wears that brings good vibes to photo shoots? I don't know, but I'm like, when I saw this tweet from the fan that was like, oh, she's definitely having boys, I'm like, what happened to the theory of her having a boy and a girl? Because remember, she was wearing like the pink top and the blue undies, or vice versa, I can't remember. But I don't know, I just think it's so dumb. I think we just have to wait and see. Unless there's more clues that maybe we haven't noticed, send them to us.
When I first heard this story, I thought the earrings said "If I Were a Boy," like in words.
Me too, no.
And I was like, oh, well then that I think is more of a sign than just being like, remember that music video she did 10 years ago? The earrings that she wore in that one moment, she's now wearing again. It must mean something about her babies.
No, maybe she just didn't have a stylist that day. She went in her closet and was like, okay, I'm gonna wear this.
I really like these. Yeah.
I don't know. All right, Erin, and remember last week when Gigi almost took maybe Terry Richardson's job?
Yeah.
All those photographers were probably hating on Gigi. So she photographed Zayn Malik for his Versace campaign with an iPhone and a digital camera. And now an interview has surfaced, which means, Erin, you and I might lose our jobs. Uh-oh. Because Gigi wasn't bad at it. Well, you know what? We just got a little tiny snippet of it, but take a look.
When you're alone, who do you want next to you?
You.
Thanks, baby.
You're welcome.
And our dogs.
And our dogs, yeah. And sometimes my mom.
Yeah, I
She
miss
cooks
your
some
mom
good food.
too.
Yeah.
And my mom.
Yeah, and family members in general.
And everyone.
Yeah.
Cool.
Love you all.
Okay, so it wasn't an official interview, but I loved how he said, you know, let's, if you can have someone sitting here with you, I'd have my dogs, my mom, and then her mom. And I thought that was really sweet.
They're
and his family.
so intertwined.
I know.
think it's best to be interviewed by someone that you know, just because they can really bring out the real parts of you that maybe you don't show to strangers.
Right.
And Zayn's such a private person. I just think that Gigi was the perfect person to have in that seat.
That's right, and as you know, he is the star of the Spring-Summer 2017 collection, which he co-designed with Donatella Versace. The line will be released in June. And Erin, unfortunately, I don't think that you and I can afford it because I already found a shirt that I liked, but it was $1,000. But
what?
Anyway, that's not important.
Well, I'm not buying anything Versace, but Kylie Jenner I could sort of afford if I actually got the product that I paid for. So there has been some drama surrounding Kylie Cosmetics again, you guys. So people have been ordering her Kylighters. It was super popular, super trendy. It's $22, but a lot of people, when they open up the box in the mail, there's nothing in the compact.
And of course, fans freaked out, but Erin, that's like UPS or FedEx's fault, no? Why would it be your fault?
It's the distribution. Like, if you have to have a product in the actual casing
What if
to
somebody
send out.
stole it? No?
No, who would steal it? It's $22.
Plenty of people would steal it, let me tell you.
One fan freaked out on Twitter, tweeting, "There's no highlighter in the compact, it's empty," freaking out. But the good news here is that fans later posted an update sharing an email from Kylie's team confirming that she will be sending out a free replacement product. But she is not slowing down anytime soon. She just announced some new velvet lipsticks on Snapchat. Kylie Cosmetics are going to be taking over the world very soon.
She's totally taking over and catering to all kinds of likes and wants. She did say, you know, for those of you that don't like the matte lip, I now have the glossy stuff. All right, and in other news, Erin, have you ever been to an Adele concert?
I've not. Well, I saw her perform at the Grammys, but I've yet to experience her in full concert.
So it is a whole show, and when I say show, it's not just singing. She's quite the comedian. And last night, she demonstrated that when the lights went out during the concert in Australia, she decided to do a little bit of stand-up, but obviously, I mean, fans couldn't really see her because she was backstage, and she said, quote, "So we're having a technical difficulty. I'm not quite sure what it is. Shall I try and tell some jokes?" And of course, people started clapping, and then she says, "Well, the power has gone out. I don't know how long we should do this for," but she says, "I need more clapping if you guys really want me to tell some jokes." And then she goes on to joke saying, quote, "Have you heard about the new restaurant on the moon? Apparently the food's great, but there's no atmosphere." I just love the way Adele approaches everything in her life. Instead of being upset or like mad at the, technical director, she's just like, all right, well, it is what it is. It's dark, we have no lights, let's crack some jokes.
Go with it.
Adele also revealed to the audience that she has a secret Twitter account, so she can basically say whatever she wants because apparently her management doesn't let her tweet from her own account because they know she is very, she has a foul mouth, and she says, quote, "I was looking on Twitter last night. They don't know I have a secret account. Well, obviously they do now because I said that. By they, I mean my management. I'm not allowed to access my own Twitter account because I am quite mouthy and I say the wrong things a lot of the time." I can just imagine if they really just let Adele tweet her own stuff, it would be funny.
I know.
I think they should just
I hope there's someone who's sleuthy out there who can find it, because I really would love to see unfiltered Adele on Twitter.
I wonder what her alias is, or like what would she go
She probably
by?
still has an egg photo. Well, Selena Gomez has struggled with lupus for a very long time, and she's now deciding to take action against the disease. She's donating a ton of money to lupus research. Selena gifted the University of Southern California's Keck School of Medicine with a large sum of money to create the Selena Gomez Fund for Lupus Research. I continue to be optimistic about the progress being made in lupus research, and am proud to support the promising work at Keck School of Medicine. I'm hopeful for the millions of us around the world that may benefit from this. So this is going to support a research program focused on treating complications of the disease and potentially create targeted therapeutic treatment breakthroughs. So Selena actually took a break last year because of some complications that she suffered due to lupus, and so I think this is really powerful. I mean, I feel like sometimes we go through really hard things in life in order to be able to do something about those things for other people, and I love that Selena is doing that, using her fame and her platform and her money to be able to pour into something to help so many other people.
And Camila Cabello covers Latina Magazine. Did you see the spread? She looks adorably
So cute
in that sheer floral dress. Now, the 20-year-old did post on Instagram and tweet saying she was so excited and thankful for the opportunity. Now, she did dish on why she left Fifth Harmony. I feel like I'm kind of getting to the point where I don't want to hear about it anymore, but it's very interesting. She said, "I started in the group when I was 15. I needed to follow my heart and my artistic vision. I'm grateful for everything we had in Fifth Harmony and for this new opportunity. I am less focused on success and more on doing my best and pursuing my artistic vision to the fullest wherever that takes me." So I love that she said about that. She's giving music the importance and not so much like the fame and all of that. So I don't know, but like I said, I'm kind of over her talking about leaving Fifth Harmony, but I feel like it's good to just like hear it and hear her point of view, because remember when that whole feud was happening, we really didn't know, well, we were picking sides basically. Fifth Harmony was saying one thing, she was saying another, but I'm glad she's been keeping it clean. She doesn't like bash the girls or anything. She just kind of speaks about herself and speaks from the heart. Now, she did also talk about her struggle with anxiety, and they asked her, like, when did you realize it was an issue for you? So she says, late 2015 and the beginning of 2016, I had terrible OCD and it was just totally out of control. I would wake up with a super accelerated heartbeat and really negative, intrusive, compulsive thoughts. So she said she had all these thoughts in her head. She started reading, and now she's learning how to deal with it. And I feel like speaking about anxiety is really important because a lot of people suffer it.
So many people.
But anyhow, I'm glad Camila is speaking out about it. She did talk about her experience meeting President Obama, and then Latina Magazine posted like a little clip of her, and she was just like, oh, I'm so proud of my heritage, and I'm so happy to cover the March edition. So good for her. Okay, but you guys let me know. I may be the only crazy one. Are you guys tired of hearing Camila talk about Fifth Harmony? Or do you think it's good for her to just kind of get it all out before we move on with the new phase?
Like press therapy, kind of. Also, weigh in on whether you think Beyonce is going to have boys, or should we be reading into this at all right now? Let us know in the comments section. Also, let us know if you find Adele's Twitter account.
Yes, please.
I really want to know.
I think Beyonce's going to have a boy and a girl. But anyhow, we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye. Click love to see Fifth Harmony get hacked by an ISIS protester.
Or right to see Adele defend Justin Bieber's behavior on stage. And then, of course, subscribe.